Welcome to Championship Sunday at the USYS National Championships, presented by New York Life. I'm Taylor Sorby, and we are about to get underway with the U17 Female National Championships. The Michigan Tigers have been flawless throughout the tournament. They've only conceded one goal in the entire competition. They'll be taking on the Masters FC. Only one goal allowed in 4 dominant wins. Both these teams just about equal on paper. We'll see which team is able to pull away at the very end. Ambassadors FC from Ohio, Michigan Tigers. You might be surprised to learn that they are indeed from Michigan. And these teams getting ready for 45 minutes of action. A beautiful morning in Orlando as the temperature heats up. The action on the field will soon follow. Michigan Tigers wearing white, Ambassadors FC wearing black. It'll be Ambassadors starting with the ball. They're attacking from left to right here in the first half. Michigan Tigers going the opposite direction. All that's left is to wait for the whistle to kick off the championship after what has been an exciting full week of action at ESPN's Wide World of Sports. And we are underway. Ambassadors immediately lose the ball. Here come the Tigers on the counterattack. On the right wing, it's going to go out for a throw-in. They'll be looking for a way into the box to get things started. Did that hit a hand? No. Ambassador's going to be able to keep clearing the ball. The Tigers do get it back. Patience will certainly be the name of the game. These tournament matchups were each determined by one goal. 2-1 score lines in both games. You don't want any early mistakes. They could cost you a title. Through ball down the middle for the Ambassadors. Going to be headed forwards and away. The Tigers bring it out to the left, picked up by Gabby Marble. Play to the center of the park. That ball knocked forward. And here come Ambassadors. They've got some space down the middle. Played across. Good through ball to the edge of the box. Not going to get there. The intended target, Ava Bell. It's going to be sent down the right wing now by the Michigan Tigers. But Ambassadors getting another turnover. Although this time it's going to be a turnover on their end. The clearance parried to the side and out of play. So we'll get ourselves a throw-in. It's just the opening few minutes for this first game. But already some back and forth action. Sent down the left side. That's not a bad ball for Marble. Marble down the wing as well. There's one forward tracking, but is a few steps behind the defender. Always the saying, when in doubt, clear it out. Smart play by Doris Huckabee to just get the ball out of bounds. I wonder if Huckabee will be targeted on corner kicks, one of the taller players for the Ambassadors FC lineup. Set pieces could play a pretty big role. 3rd minute on the way. Scramble for the ball is going to get poked away. I think that might have been Pultz poking that one out of bounds this time. Actually, no, it was a different defender. Headed into the box. Headed back out of the box. Michigan Tigers holding on to the ball. That was a nice pass across. That's lifted towards goal and won't be a scary shot for Olivia Albrecht to get to. She can now send it the other way. The number 0 in the net for Ambassadors FC. Molly Burke, the number 1 in the net for the Michigan Tigers. Two-1 score lines for these two teams yesterday. So that's going to be lifted, and Burke will easily claim it. It was the first time that either team ended up conceding a goal in tournament play. Michigan had 10 goals for and 0 goals allowed in the group stage. Ambassadors FC allowed no goals as well. They scored 8 in the group stage. Michigan Tigers' goal tally was definitely helped with their 7-0 win against the CDA Slammers team early in the group stage. Through ball, raced for it into the box. The forward with an impressive showing of speed getting to the ball. Now out wide, crossed by Hito, cleared away. Stays with Ambassadors. Shot from distance, easy scoop by Molly Burke. Do want to highlight a few seconds ago though on that play. The other forward running past the defender, having to travel a further distance, but getting to the ball in the box, just unable to find the finishing touch. Maybe something the Tigers will look for here. Alamkal spinning, plays it up top. Does the ball get dispossessed? Eventually it does, cleared away by Ambassadors. Michigan Tigers back on the ball again. It's going to go the other way. Cleared away by Sachowski. But that's going to go out of bounds. 5th net complete. Entering the 6th, there will be a throw-in for Ambassadors FC. Ambassadors FC back on the ball. We most likely will get a hydration break at around the halfway point of the half. It's always warm in Orlando. I don't think it's hot enough to warrant 2 stoppages for hydration here in the first. But with the hydration break, you can almost kind of treat this game like it's 4 quarters instead of 2 halves. Teams get a chance to rest up and go over some tactical changes. But at the moment, I don't know what each team would be looking for. They've been pretty even so far. Both teams with some opening attacks, but no team having anything truly dangerous yet. And now Michigan trying to bring it up. Ball gets poked away. River Fam couldn't keep it, but now down the right-hand side, the Tigers send a through ball. Going to be scooped up by Olivia Albrecht and will go the other direction. Through ball. Headed to the middle of the field. Deflected to the side. Here come the Ambassadors. Good short passing. Followed up with a long ball. Headed forwards by Nada. That's a really good name for a defender. You could tell other players Nada for their chances of scoring. That was an awful pun. I apologize. Throw-in going to stay with the Ambassadors as they continue their attack. Looks like this throw-in will be taken by Ava Pultz. This might be a good time to introduce the Ambassadors FC team. Already mentioned their goalie, the number 0, Olivia Albrecht. They also have the number 1, Tristan Edgen. Number 2, Chloe Yanoff. Number 3, Chloe Bigham. Number 5, Molly Grady. Number 6, Ava Bell. That's one an easy scoop for the goalie. Zelly Barnes, number 7. Number 8, Kyla Britton. Number 10, Hannah Hito. Number 11, Addison Marakovich. Number 13, Ava Dickey. Number 14, Reese Cochran. Number 15, Catherine White. Number 17, Kelly McCandless. Number 20, Elena Johnson. Number 21, Natasha Polkrajak. Number 22, Ava Poltz. Number 26, Doris Huckabee. Number 33, Abigail Filipovitz. And number 88, Alexandra Marconi. By the way, previous play wasn't good for the Ambassadors. This play looking better. Through ball just too far forward. I think Hito was expecting a ball a little further wide. 9th minute, still at a tied score line. Played into the box, but 2 defenders get in the way. Catherine White, who's actually the player at that header earlier, with a good block. But now from the edge of the box, the Tigers get that one deflected. Corner kick on the way. First dangerous set piece from either team here in the 10th minute. A few minutes ago I mentioned that set pieces could be a big part of this championship matchup. Question is, how do they take this corner? How do they set up this corner? And, well, how's the execution on the corner? A lot of players in the middle of the box. I imagine they'll run off into different directions. One player marking the goalie. Looks like they're going to send it to the box. I don't think anyone's playing short. Whipped in. That is headed into the right side. The Tigers strike first in the 11th minute. There was a cluster of about 6 or 7 players at the near post. One of them got the header on target, and Albrecht, amidst a sea of teammates and opponents, unable to get in front of it. An early goal. I think Maya Bedoff might have been on the receiving end. Saw a fan shout out Maya on that play. Of course, in that cluster, almost impossible to find a specific number for the player who scored. But for the Tigers, they're just happy to get on the board. They take a 1-0 lead, and now the ball is in the Ambassadors' court. And technically speaking, they'll send it now into their attacking half of the field. Foul, they'll get a free kick. Good dribble move to force the tackle, a little bit rough. The player is all right. Referee with a stern warning. We'll say the defender, especially as there was a bit of momentum on that play, might have gotten a little lucky there wasn't a yellow card. Yellow cards and red card suspensions in a tournament like this won't matter as much for a championship game. This one lofted towards goal and away. I think Burke would have had that covered if that was on target. Tigers trying to clear the danger. That's a low-driven pass down the middle. Not going to find its target. Ambassadors now working it around. I think they're playing on from a foul. Long-range shot. Oh, man, that would have been a good goal. Burke had it covered, I think, barely. It's a goal kick, though, and it'll go the other way. Play to the box. Not a great clearance, though, but not directed into space. Ambassadors back on the ball. That was a very dangerous chance. This one lifted towards goal. Burke's going to watch it roll. Takes a couple of extra bounces to her right-hand side, but did not go anywhere near a throw-in. Still going to be a goal kick. That's it, the 14th minute action. There is an early goal from the Michigan Tigers. They hold the early lead. How can Ambassadors respond? We see them with a 4-player backfield. I think they are potentially running a 4-2-3-1. Their fullback was pressing pretty high up. A lot of fullbacks nowadays across all leagues and divisions playing more aggressive. Especially makes sense when you're trailing. You want to have that attacking flair. Always interesting to look tactically, teams running different styles. Haven't seen too many teams running 3 in the back for tournaments this year. Or 5 in the back. Primarily 4-player back lines, 1 defensive midfielder, or 2 deeper lying midfielders, and then 4 or 5 players who are going to be sitting a little more forward up the field. Liverpool under Jurgen Klopp will operate out of that 4-3-3 system that sometimes looked like a 4-1-4-1. Now into the box for the Tigers. That shot curls the wrong direction, goal kick. But now the new system for Liverpool under Arne Slot kind of goes the opposite way with a 4-2-3-1. And as we enter the 15th minute, we will get our first hydration break. What this also tells us is that we'll probably be getting a second by the time we hit the 30th minute. 1-0 lead for the Michigan Tigers. They score off a corner kick. The set pieces indeed have been important. There is time for Ambassadors to respond. As the presenting sponsor of the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships, New York Life is proud to support the families behind every athlete in planning for their financial future. Through the New York Life Financial Empowerment Scholarship, high school juniors and seniors can earn a chance to be awarded up to $20,000 in scholarship money. Visit NewYorkLife.com today to learn more, including how to apply. New York Life, more powerful together. Thank you, New York Life, for being one of the presenting sponsors of the tournament. And also, thank you, New Balance. The New Balance Furon V8 is crafted for speed. It's been tested and worn by Bukayo Saka. You can experience engineered minimalism at its finest and fastest. This year, they've updated the Furon V8 for even faster performance on the pitch. It's got the same lightweight, ultra-precision strike-focused design, but with an even better sense of speed. The new speed control stud helps support control during sudden stops, sharp pivots, and all the moves used by the fastest players in the world, just like the Arsenal superstar himself. Step up your game in the new Furon V8. You can learn more and get your own at newbalance.com/soccer. We'll resume with a goal kick. This one's sent to the middle of the field. Down the wing. Played to the middle of the park and through down the wing. That pass went a little too far down the middle, though. The Tigers can corral it and send it the other direction. Out wide, McKenna Means on the ball. Actually, is that the number 9 or the number 6? Ball's knocked again into the midfield. Tigers staying on the ball. They'll play it out wide. Deflected. Kate Alamcall trying to bring it forward. As the Tigers reset the ball, let's start to introduce their roster fully. Kaylin Sturms is listed, but without a number. I wonder if she's wearing maybe the number 0 as a reserve goalie. Not the starting goalie. That's Molly Burke, the number 1. Tatum Borton's the number 2. Ayla Tyndall, the number 3. Emerson Marions, the number 5. McKenna Means is the number 6. Maya Bedoff, number 8. Kaylee Mitzel, the number 10. Goalie's going to be able to pick this one up. Through ball, no good for the Ambassadors. Kate Alamcall, the number 11. Kaylee Mitzel, the number 10, if I had forgotten to introduce her. Quincy Ben, the number 12. Jade Thompson, the 13. Ellie Kearse, the 14. Nada Daranika, the number 15. number 16, Bella Shemke, number 17, River Pham, number 18, Lydia Sachowski, number 19, Gabby Marble, number 23, Maya Borgsdorf, and number 25, Sadie Walsh. Cleared by the Ambassadors, but out of bounds for a throw-in. Michigan Tigers staying on the attack. They hold the lead here in the 19th minute. Hit to the left side of the field. Play to the back. Into space. Foul, no, not called. Good challenge by the Ambassadors defender. Looked like she had picked up more of the player on that challenge than the ball. And now they'll bring it the other direction. I think what's really fun about this national championship match is that both these teams coming from the Great Lakes region, Ohio and Michigan, they possess some great rivalries in a lot of sports, primarily in collegiate athletics. If you think about the Buckeyes and the Wolverines, might get a little sense of that interstate rivalry here. 20th minute will begin with a throw-in. Ambassadors FC on the attack, trying to tie the game. Cleared away. Tigers will stay on the attack. It's cleared out of bounds. That early goal, massive for Michigan. Counterattack brewing. Ambassadors FC now surging down the middle of the field. Great sliding challenge. And that's going to be sent out wide, but one of the Ambassadors players is going to get to there before the attacker. Also, the ball went out of bounds before anyone reached it. Throwing the other way. Good move. Attack continuing out to the right, no. Michigan gets it back. Lost the ball, tried to poke it free. Ambassadors still in possession. Headed into space. Very important header to stop the through ball. Down the middle, McCandless lofted, easy pickup for the goalie. Not a bad play though by Kelly McCandless. You're watching the USYS National Championships. The 17U championship is going right now. It's the 21st minute, about to hit minute 22. Michigan Tigers hold on to the lead, but Ambassadors FC continuing the attack. They'll get dispossessed, and Michigan clears it away. No foul called. Bit of a physical collision at the end of that one-on-one challenge. And there's one response, no whistle as well. The referees letting the players kind of get into the game. There's the whistle for a very obvious handball. Free kick now for the Michigan Tigers. Definitely interesting to see the refs letting some of the challenges play on. I like it. Letting the players kind of get physical, get into the challenges, as long as they're not being too aggressive. We'll see if Michigan sends it deep or plays it from the back. It will be the latter. They'll bring it out to their left back, and it's played down the wing. Blocked, but it stays in possession of Bedoff. Down the wing again, out of bounds, but it'll be a very deep throw-in for Ambassadors. There's some pressure on the ball. Could be dangerous. There haven't been too many changes so far. Tatum Borton is going to be one of the first substitutions. She'll enter the game for the Michigan Tigers. And Borton immediately picks up the through ball on the throw-in. Tigers sending it forward again. Here come the Ambassadors. They got on top of that long ball. And now they play it out to the left. Now they pass it. Foul on the play. Wasn't the greatest of passes to the middle of the field. Ava Bell shielding the ball. Picks up the foul. Here comes a free kick. I think it's a little too long to think about it. Towards goal and out of bounds. So currently it actually looks like Ambassadors have 2 forwards playing up. They might be running the classic 4-4-2. Cleared away. That's going to roll all the way back for Olivia Albrecht. 25th minute begins. About 5 minutes away until we hit a second water break. The first one happened in the 15th minute. The second one will occur a little bit later too. I know one of the previous matchups late in tournament play had the referee give a bit of extra stoppage time for a lot of the stoppages and hydration breaks. And I wonder if that trend will continue here or if we'll only have about 2 to 3 minutes before halftime in the first half. Apart from the opening corner kick goal, no crazy stoppages early on. Counterattack brewing, but the Tigers going to make sure nothing comes of it. A bit of space. Here comes Gabby Marble. Out wide. Marble surging forward now. They find the 1-2. Good vision by Bolton, but the pass goes a little wayward. It's going to be a throw-in for Ambassadors. Play to the center, cleared away. The Tigers, however, going to stay on the ball. They've got a defender back. They'll send it out to the right. Good turn, but it's going to now be a one-on-one challenge. The Ambassadors attacker knocks it forward. Michigan has more help, though. They'll clear it away. Another clearance. This one not super successful from the Tigers' back line. And now into space, Ambassadors have some numbers forward. They'll send a ball into the box. Race for the ball into the box. Goalie knocks the ball away. Player goes down, asking for the foul. But McCandless is not going to get the response she wants from the referee. I think Burke made the clean challenge, getting the ball to the side. And I don't know how she's supposed to avoid McCandless on the play. So that would have been a very unfair penalty call. 27th minute continues, over halfway through the first half. It was about 85 degrees in Orlando at the start of game time. Things will slowly rise up. Played to the box, flipped forward, can't get the final touch on it as this one will be cleared away. Throughout USYS championship play, a lot of the games have happened in the morning for these teams. Makes sense as to see why when you look at a lot of the temperatures in the summer in Florida. Usually at around the mid-90s in the afternoons, and with humidity, that feels a lot hotter than 90, I'll tell you that. So getting them a little bit earlier in the morning, just going to help players avoid too much overheating. And of course, it's also why you see multiple hydration breaks in each half. Throw in down the line. And Ambassadors will cycle the ball around the back as they build a brand new attack. They trail 1-0, hitting the 29th minute of the first half. Through ball down the left side, headed into space. Michigan Tigers will send it the other way. Throw in for Ambassadors. Looking at the backdrop of this field, you can see some of the buildings at the ESPN Wide World of Sports complex. It hosts the USYS National Championships, but it's also hosted some pretty major events in the past, of course. Previously, a hub for the Atlanta Braves spring training. It also in 2020 during COVID hosted the MLS is Back tournament as well as the NBA bubble. Now all of Disney hosted the NBA bubble. The resorts helped house different teams, but it was stadiums and some of the buildings here that hosted some of the playoff action that would see LeBron James and the Lakers take home a championship. Both these teams, they're not competing for an NBA Finals trophy, but they are competing for a national championship. And the Tigers hold on to the early lead. 30th minute. Ambassadors trying to tie the game with this counterattack. The defense slowing them down. Next stoppage takes us to another hydration break. Ball knocked loose. Ambassadors, however, back on the ball. Both teams don't need to worry and get too aggressive at the moment. For the Tigers, they don't need to stress they're leading by 1. For Ambassadors FC, they still have 60 minutes to play. So also no serious fears early in the game. We hear one of the coaches saying not to chase the ball. Definitely the Michigan coach advising the team to keep its shape, and that has worked out. They're going to pick up an interception right around midfield. Tries a spin, stays on the ball. Excellent control. I think that might have been Allen Call. Played out wide. No, it wasn't Allen Call. It was Sadie Walsh. Walsh, however, can't get a final touch as that's cleared away. That one's sent and stays in play. Looked like it was going to go to the benches. And now that ball hit forward is going to land at a dangerous spot for Ambassadors. It's going to get sent the other direction now. Michigan Tigers recoup the ball, 32nd minute. Through again, falls into space. Almost gave McCandless a good one-on-one chance, but two defenders next to her eventually got to the ball. Down the wing, that'll go out for a throw-in, but before we continue, both teams will rest up for a final spurt for the end of the first half. So, during the second hydration break, I want to tell you more about some of the sponsors behind the USYS National Championships, including Treetop. When it comes to fueling fun on and off the field, Treetop is your game day go-to. Treetop applesauce pouches and juice boxes are free of high fructose corn syrup and are packed with delicious fruit goodness, and that's a guaranteed W for kids and parents. Treetop is a proud sponsoring partner of U.S. Youth Soccer. Also, the NCSA. NCSA is the official recruiting partner of U.S. Youth Soccer, and NCSA College Recruiting is dedicated to reducing the stress that comes with the college recruiting process. They also help student-athletes find the right college fit. Make sure to visit ncsasports.org to schedule your recruiting assessment with an expert, update your recruiting profile, and talk through the next steps of becoming searchable by college coaches nationwide. So, 6 changes going to be made for Ambassadors, they'll bring on a ton of players. Abigail Filipovitz, Alexandra Marconi, Doris Huckabee, Natasha Polkrajak, I think Reese Cochran as well, to name a few. The current 11 will stay on the field for the Michigan Tigers. You do imagine a few more changes will be made as we continue in the 34th minute. We'll be starting with a throw-in on the far side of the field. The Tigers with a 1-0 advantage, capitalized off an early corner kick. Throw in, down to the right. Ambassadors cleared away from the box. Tigers with a good attack to start out of the hydration break. Now Ambassadors FC, that final short pass couldn't find its target. And Michigan, who have been on the back foot recently, will slow it down again. Through ball down the line, cleared away. Throw-in's going to stay with the Michigan Tigers. Out of bounds, and Ambassadors FC will be back on the ball. Cleared. Throw-in, staying with Michigan. Played out to the right. Cleared away. The Tigers putting pressure on as a change will be made. Bella Shemkeep will enter the game. The 36th minute. We'll start with an attack. Shemke, the recent substitution, is going to be taking this throw, and it looks like. Actually, no, it's going to be the 18 of Zachowski moving forward. Looks like she's a long ball, well, long throw-in specialist. Everyone getting set in the box. Lofted to the box, headed away. And Ambassadors will have to clear the danger. That's lifted up. And cleared away. 3 Tigers players trying to send it back. That is a costly clearance attempt. Passed into space, edge of the box. Center back gets there in time. Throw in from Ambassadors on the way. That's pretty close to the Coca-Cola stand. I'd imagine that's a refreshment station. That's lifted into the box. Cleared away again. Good challenge to win the ball back there by Johnson. Now into space. Michigan Tigers clear. 38th minute underway. Now a counterattack brewing. Ball wasn't cleanly handled in the middle of the field. The attacker comes in and says, "Thank you very much." Down the left, Bedoff finds a teammate. The Tigers slowly bringing it forward. Good turn to send it forward. A bit of a passing play, you could kind of say. As the long ball was allowed to keep rolling. And now eventually it's gone out of bounds for a Tigers throw-in. Played short. Still looking for some space at the edge of the box. The Tigers scored back in the 11th. They capitalized on a corner kick. They'd love to get another. Through ball down the wing. That's a little too far. Goal kick. One of the defenders will step up to take. Header into space. Michigan Tigers unable to win the loose ball. Ambassadors FC back in possession. Good clearance. That's going to be a throw-in now. See there on the sideline some good fan support for both teams. Change being made. Jade Thompson will step off the field. McKenna Means re-enters the game. Just like that, we're about to hit minute 40. Down the line. That's going to roll and will stay with the Michigan Tigers. Now, taking a look, neither of these teams have played at this specific field yet, as another change is being made. Teams from the 17U region have played here before. Wisconsin defeated the CDA Slammers 7-3 from one of the different groups. Plymouth Rain beat Los Angeles SC 4-2 here. The reason I mention that is that each field is going to play a little bit differently. The grass is in different shape. There might be different holes or things that affect the play. So we'll see how both these teams kind of get accustomed to it. That's headed to the box, but the Ambassadors FC, some last-ditch defending, trying to clear it. They eventually lofted it over. Throw in, though. Michigan Tigers stay on the attack. 41st minute. No foul, yes foul on the play. That challenge on the ball, a little too aggressive that time around from the Ambassadors. I think it was a midfielder who was helping to try to win the ball back. And now the free kick on the way. Looks like 4 players lining up for a far post run. Looks like also Alam Call might be running down the middle. Play to the near post. Scramble in the box. Ambassadors get it away. The most dangerous counterattacks can come off of a set piece like this. Ambassadors unable to find anything. And now it stays in an advantageous position for the Tigers. Sent forward by Borgsdorf. Fight for the ball at the edge of the box. Crossed, off target, goal kick on the way, and Albrecht can send it downfield. Play to the back line. Play to the middle, cleared away. Big tackle to win the ball. Out to the left. Through again. Burke will have time to let the ball roll to her. And she can still pick up the ball. And I heard the Ambassadors FC coach saying they're already time wasting. And indeed, with the lead in a championship game, I'm not surprised that the Tigers letting a couple extra seconds roll off the clock. I'd imagine we'll see more of that in the second half. We've still got 45 minutes to play, and, well, thanks to stoppage time that'll be added from hydration breaks, it's going to be closer to 50 for that second period of action. Ball into space for the Tigers, trying to get it into the box. Good moves to try to get by defenders, eventually knocked free. Counterattack on the way. Hit towards goal. Picked up by Albrecht, making a dive. That shot might have been a little off target, but it was close enough for Albrecht to warrant a save. Ambassadors FC clearing it, unsuccessful. That deflection forces another clearance. Throw in right by the halfway line now for the Michigan Tigers. 45th minute will start. You definitely shouldn't get the idea that the Michigan Tigers are resting on their laurels. They've been aggressive. And as of late, they've really gotten more control of the game late in the half. That's going to bring their number 9 onto the field to play. I'd imagine that is one of the players that doesn't have a number listed. Either Hallie Harris, Maya Bedoff, or Kaylin Sturms. Through the left, play to the box, deflected away. Just missed another challenge there. The Michigan Tigers going to bring it back up the field. Into stoppage time officially. Don't know how much time we'll have. I'd assume 3 to 4 minutes. Falls to the edge of the box. Cleared downfield. Michigan Tigers trying to make the most of these attacking opportunities late in the half. The game could be very different once we hit the second period of play. Tended pass to the attacker, Kyla Brinton. She's unable to get on top of it. Tigers can play it around the back. But as the game's progressing, you'd anticipate more pressure now from the midfield and forwards from Ambassadors FC. Good movement by Bedoff to keep the attack moving forward. Played into space, turning, moving. Blocked, hit out to the left, and cleared. Down the midfield. Foul on the play. Ambassadors FC pick up the free kick. This will be one of their final attacking opportunities of the half. They're going to want to make the most of it. Down the middle with this long ball. Headed away from the box. Takes a heavy touch, though. Ambassadors bring it inside. Shot deflected, rolls out for a corner. Good attack that time. They found the 24. Or is it the 26 in an advantageous position? I think it might be Huckabee. It'll be the number 14, Cochran on the corner. Play to the front. It's deflected right to the goalie. I think a lot of the players were a little bit closer to the middle and the far post. Cross unable to reach them. 48th minute. Long ball down the middle. Down the right now for Ambassadors FC. They'll send a long ball forwards. That deflection advantageous. Passed out wide again. Here comes Cochran. Played to the middle of the park. Through to the left. Great challenge by the left back to knock the ball free. But another player comes to help. No foul called on a bit of the physical challenge. Working with the ball at the edge of the box. Ball poked loose. Cleared away by Michigan. And that'll do it for the first half, I believe. And it'll also give a chance for the player who went down on the play from the Michigan Tigers to get checked out. Hopefully they're all right. Good news is they've gotten up quickly. And that'll do us for the first 45 minutes of this game. Michigan Tigers hold on to the early advantage, 1-0. We'll be right back after halftime. Back to USYS National Championships. 1-0 lead for the Michigan Tigers. Second half is officially underway. You also see a change. The other side too, Tristan Edgin takes the goal. That's gonna go out of bounds. Early attack from the Ambassadors offline. We'll see how these goalie changes impact the game. 46th minute underway. 1-0 lead for Michigan. They took the lead in the 11th minute. They capitalized on a corner kick hit to the near post. The header was right around where this goal kick is being taken. And the Tigers trying to escape the midfield, unable to. Ambassadors back on the ball. Hit towards the goal. Easy scoop for Mitzel. She'll send it the other way. Tigers play to their back line, and they'll turn it around. Some passing, opening some space. Final pass won't go. Deflected away by Hito. Tigers back on the ball after a scramble in the midfield. Hito now picks it up on the wing, off the defender. That's going to roll back for Mitzel, and they'll scoop it up. Cleared, but that hit off the foot the wrong direction. I think she was trying to send it kind of curl to the right, well, kind of a right-sided curl to stay in play by the midfield. That one deflected out to the left. Hito hits it past her defender with some space on the wing. Into the box, cleared away. Now played forward. Ambassadors FC, they need one goal. They're looking for it here. Hito, the intended target, unable to get it. Good clearance. Ball stays with Ambassadors. No, it won't. Loose ball picked up by Borgsdorf. Now down the right-hand side. Counterattack brewing. Dangerous there for McKenna Means. Means on a one-on-one challenge. Gets by her defender. Played to the middle of the box. No room for the shot. Lifted away. Goal kick. That was a good attack to start the half from the Michigan Tigers. Play to the back line. Out to the left. Does a good dummy to let the ball go through her and the closing defender. Now to the center, and it'll be hit up the other way. Into the box. Deflected across. Out to the right. Whipped forwards. Cleared away. Knocked it to space. Hito running. Gets a deflection. It's going to go out off her, though. Goal kick on the way for the Michigan Tigers. Headed down the left-hand side. The attack continues to the middle of the field. Played into space. Hit up. Headed forward. No foul at the edge of the box. Haven't been that many fouls called all day. Down the left side. Played out to the left. Possession stays with Ambassadors. They'll keep on the balls. That one was cleared away. Did that hit off the Tigers? No, it did not. They were hoping that it did, but instead the attack for Ambassadors FC going to come to a close. Now send forwards. Cleared. Fight for the loose ball. Played back. Into space. Here comes the counterattack. Out wide. Lofted into the box. Had a chance, but it was a little too awkward of a reception. Ambassadors FC now. Lofted forwards again. Mitchell can't pick it up cleanly. Gets it on the second bounce. Scary spot for the Michigan Tigers. 53rd minute about to begin. We've got about 7 minutes until we hit our first hydration break of the second half. Now down the left-hand side. Ambassadors defender gets there. No foul on the play. The Ambassadors get the ball back. Michigan Tigers now into space. But that pass backwards finds an Ambassadors player instead of a teammate. Lofted through ball. Guido out on the left wing. She's not going to be able to get it in time. Goalie's going to wait and scoop it up. It's a one-goal game. There's no rush from the Tigers. Through ball. Deflected. Fight in the midfield. Deflected again. Out to the left. There's another ball sent down the left-hand side. Picked up in space by the Tigers. Sheds a defender. Edge of the box. Crossed inside. That deflects off the attacker. Goal kick. So good, but there were enough defenders back to make that a difficult shot. Really good counterattack, though. That's what Michigan's going to be looking for their second goal of the game. Shot from distance. Why not let it fly? Scooped up eventually by Edgen, and it'll go the other direction. Through ball, missed on the left-hand side. But Ambassadors weren't able to fully clear it on that play either. They'll send it out of bounds for a throw-in. Got some people with umbrellas on the sidelines, but believe it or not, those umbrellas are not going to be for rain. Things should remain dry in Orlando. They are for the sun and the heat. I think with temperatures just being super hot in the summer, we might be bringing back the use of sun umbrellas. I know it was popular in the past, but good usage for modern day as well. No handball on the reception in midfield. Good job by Borton to pick up the ball. But the ball's eventually going to get knocked free. Ambassadors FC on the counterattack. Great defensive effort to win it back. but Ambassadors going to hold it again. Second time the center back's going to be tasked with a tackle. Gets to it, and it's actually going to roll off the attacker. Change is getting made. 4 fresh players now for Ambassadors FC. It'll be a Michigan Tigers throw-in, though. Throwing down the line. Awkward touch. Play to the back line. Move down the right. Through ball into space. That misses everyone. Ambassadors FC still trying to find that game-tying attack. The Tigers wouldn't mind extending the lead. That one just away from McKenna Means. Counterattack from the Michigan Tigers. The shot on goal. Goalie, very awkward reception. That's knocked all the way forward to the edge of the box. Edgin with some early difficulties on those balls to the box. I wonder if the Tigers might try some more long shots to capitalize on the weakness. Down the right side. Hit to the far post. Lofted towards goal. And Mitzel will watch that one soar to the left-hand side. Out of bounds, goal kick. About to hit minute 58. So far, we've had 12 minutes played in the second half. A couple of chances, but no changes to the score. Still 1-0 for the Michigan Tigers. Through ball. Headed into open space. Could be dangerous if they don't get on top of it. And the Michigan Tigers now send it down the right. There's a lot of defenders back for Ambassadors FC. Fight for the ball on the sidelines, though. And Alamkal sends it back to her teammate. Bedoff trying to find a pass. Won't go. Down the wing. Out of bounds. Thrown for Ambassadors FC. It'll go the other way. That'll be a change. Sadie Walsh entering the game. She'll replace Borgsdorf for now. Cleared away. Throw in staying this direction. Ambassadors FC back on the ball. Now to the middle of the field. Counterattack brewing. That's a great through ball. One-on-one chance for Means. One defender to beat. Flips it past her. Into the box. Just missed a shot to the far post. That was one of the best attacking chances of the game, and that will take us to the hydration break. How do you feel if you're McKenna Means after that play? Perfectly flipped over the head of Chloe Bigup, the defender that was back there. But her left-footed shot just curls away from Edgin, who I don't think was going to be able to get to it. We stay 1-0. As we continue this championship matchup, I want to thank more of our sponsors behind the USYS National Championships, including Victory Insoles. Victory Gear is the official insole partner of the USYS. Victory insoles are engineered to help return energy with each step, giving soccer players a springier feel, more support, and more confidence when running and jumping. Learn more at vktry.com/USYS. Also, USYS University. Better coaches, better officials, better experiences. The USYS University gives your team the tools to thrive and the edge to win. Enroll for free at usysusuniversity.org. Also, Taka, the leading youth soccer analysis platform. They're offering hassle-free highlights for every 14U to 19U player at the 2025 National Championships. All your best plays clipped for you for just $59. Search taka.io for more. Taco.io online for more. Finally, Veo. If you're struggling to find someone to film your games, no problem. Veo is the ultimate soccer camera that records every match, every goal, and all of your moments automatically. It's perfect for youth soccer teams, players, and proud parents. See the magic at www.veo.co. Edgin and the Tigers will begin with a goal kick. So here's a goal kick. Sent down the middle of the field. Headed into space. The Tigers get it back on defense now. They had that recent attack that almost converted. Back to the goalie. Cleared away. It's going to take a bounce out of play. He's trying to find a teammate. Into the box, shot offline. Goal kick on the way. But so far, a couple of dangerous attacks back to back. Down the right side. Headed wide. Played to the center. Through ball. Going to go all the way to Mitzel. And it's going to go the other way. Play down the left-hand side. Knocked down the wing. The Tigers out wide. Cutting to the side. Cross to the box. Offline. Goal kick. 64th minute now. Michigan Tigers have been on the attacking foot in the last few minutes. They've also maintained their one-goal lead that they got all the way back in the 11th minute. But still, all it takes is one good attack from Ambassadors to completely change this scoreline. Throw in, staying with Ambassadors FC. Throw-in going the other way. The Tigers back on the ball. They can keep this clean sheet to end the tournament. They will secure the national championship for the 17U level. Out wide. Down the left. Great moves, dancing by three defenders. Crossed into the box. Cleared away. Counterattack could be brewing. One player with three defenders to beat. Brinton holding on to the ball. Good job shielding it. Perfect through ball to the edge of the box. Bit of room for McCandless to work. McCandless cuts across, back to the edge. Shot blocked. This is going to go out, but for a throw-in, great hustle. Did it go out beforehand for a corner? We'll have to wait and see either way. Set piece coming up from this side of the field. The tackle was just a second late. It'll be a corner kick. 66th minute. A lot of players getting set at the far post. Hit close and cleared away. Good job by the defender. Lofted to the right. There is one player in space. Shot offline. Really good ball, though, by Mrakovic to find a player right by the goal on the right side. '66th minute coming to a close. Goal kick from the Tigers. To the back line. Players putting pressure on the ball. Down the right side. Fight for the ball. Cleared to the side. Attack continuing. The Tigers bring it down the wing. Counterattack on the way. That is a clean challenge. I am surprised. But the pass right back to the defender didn't work out. Edge of the box. Two players hitting each other from Michigan Tigers. One-on-one chance. Shoots. Save! What a stop by Mitzel. One-on-one. McCandless went to the left side of Mitzel. An error on the attack from the Tigers and two defenders knocking each other over. Opened up the attack, and here comes a corner kick. Headed away. Good corner kick, but header off target. Goal kick on the way. '69th minute. Long ball from Mitzel. Who knows how important her one-on-one save is going to be. The save that could be crucial for a national championship. Throw in. Cleared from the box. The Tigers under pressure these last few minutes. Ambassadors FC. Through ball down the wing, and it is going to be sent back to the goalie. Scary, though, as that's going to be Edgen immediately clearing it. The attacker got pretty close. Another through ball. McCandless to the box, headed across. Not headed away. Foul, though, by the attacker. A little too physical in the box. Here comes a goal kick. Down the line. Just rolls out of play. Means trying to shield it. Unable to keep the attack going. 20 minutes to play until stoppage time. The Tigers. Through ball deflected. Good defensive effort. That'll be a throw in. They surprisingly move it in quickly. No foul called on the challenge. Good play, I think, by Bigham. Tigers playing it through, but cleared away. Scramble for the ball. Midfield sends it forward. And the one center back staying a bit further back gets to that one. She'll send it down the wing. A little bit of space for Alamcall. Finds a teammate. Good turn instead of going with the 1-2. That touch goes a little too far in front. Ambassadors FC able to get it back. Fight for the ball in the midfield. Clean challenge, wins the ball back. Player went falling over, but that was off of her own, or tripping over the ball, rather than off the defender. On the ball, Means. Barely missed the one-on-one earlier. Getting into the box, goes down, no foul. Attack stays alive. Alamcall whips it in. We'll get another stoppage time, or stoppage period in 5 minutes for another hydration break. We're in the 72nd minute now. Ambassadors FC bring it down the middle. Through ball hit to the right side. Through ball played to the middle. Two defenders knock it loose. This is going to be cleared, but it's going to be into wide open space for one of the forwards. Attack continuing from Ambassadors. Mrakovic can't get to it. But Ambassadors will retain a throw-in off the clearance. "18 minutes remain in this national championship. And as that time winds down, desperation will eventually creep in for Ambassadors FC. They're trailing 1-0. They need one goal, no matter what. They'd love 2 goals. Through ball into the box, but the attacker a little too far away. It'll be the number 10, Mitzel, beating the number 10, Hito, to the ball. That's missed down the middle. Mitzel's going to go out of the box to get to it. No foul on the play. The defender slowing down the attacker before the ball got to the goalie. Headed into space. Through ball down the middle. Headed to the side. And that one's very nicely cleared. The Tigers bring it back forward, though. Alamcall back to the left. Through ball down the right, out of reach of Means, but it was deflected by a defender. Throwing on the way. River Pham back into the game. McKenna Means taking a breather. Wonder if she'll come back late in the game. Maya Bedoff with a throw-in. Headed to the side. Shielding for the ball. Falls in. Played into the box. Good chance. Shot off target. Lifted a little too high by Alamcall. Goal kick on the way. 75th minute now. I think we'll get a hydration break at the next stoppage. That ball's knocked out wide. Played into space. Lofted towards goal. Out of play. I think that was a cross attempt rather than a shot attempt, but it looked up as it was going to be more of the latter, I think, as it got closer to the goal than teammates. And we'll hit the final hydration break. 15 minutes until the finish.
finale international championship final conference shutout. Anthony Travel, and normally takes company with proud to serve the official travel partner of the U.S. From your flight, really hope you have a car.
Covered. Visit AnthonyTravel.com to learn more. And Grilla, as the official hydration partner of USU Soccer, Grilla products provide the hydration you need no matter what stage of activity you're at, whether it's pre-exercise, a needed energy boost during a game, or post-exercise recovery. It'll be perfect. Learn more at drinkgrilla, GRILLA.com. Through its programming, resources, and leadership, USU Soccer is advancing the game for its 54 member state associations, 10,000 plus teams, and nearly 1 million administrators, coaches, and volunteers. As the largest youth sports organization in the country, US Youth Soccer connects families and communities through the power of sports and its shared love of soccer. US Youth Soccer provides a path for every player, offering programs that provide a fun, safe, and healthy environment for players at every level of the game. We are Youth Soccer. So, 77th minute. And we are continuing. Goal kick. Resume play. Trying to bring it down the middle. Cleared away. Throw-in's going to stay with Ambassadors FC on the attack, 78th minute. Out to the left. Looking for some space down the line. This one's cleared away. From the back, counterattack brewing. They're playing on after a foul was called. Tigers send it forward, picked up by Ambassador FC. Advantage expired. That deflected clearance gives them a chance. It's sent back to Edgin. She'll clear it away. Played from the midfield. Edge of the box. Ball knocked forward. Dangerous chance brewing. Crossed inside. Headed away from the post. Headed towards the goal again. That one's cleared and will roll out of bounds. Throw in will stay on the attack for the Michigan Tigers. 79th minute. Edge of the box. Bringing it inside. Defender clears it away. Lifted back in. Top of the box. Just out of reach of the attacker. Counterattack could be brewing for Ambassadors FC. Michigan Tigers getting ready on the defense. Ball poked free from Bell. Michigan Tigers back on the ball. Through ball down the wing. Chasing it would be futile. It's going to roll out of bounds. A little too far out in front of Jade Thompson. Goal kick in the 80th minute. Not the 88th yet. We're about 8 minutes away from that. But time is winding down. And Ambassadors have been on the back foot for the last 2 minutes. Coming out of the hydration break, haven't had much going yet. Down wide. Wonder if we might see a little bit of time wasting begin here. Not yet. Ball almost deflected for a corner kick. That's going to be sent down wide, and that'll be a throw-in for the Michigan Tigers again. Edge of the box. Thompson inside. Picked up. Shot blocked. Edge of the box shot. Scored! Why not let it fly? A huge goal from River Pham in the 81st minute. A second advantage for the Tigers. Hugs from teammates. That could have secured the national championship. What a shot by Pham. Hit it to the far side, out of reach of Edgin. She had some space on the rebound. And right from the 19-yard line, gets one of the most important goals of the national championships. The first time Ambassadors FC have conceded twice in a game. And now Michigan Tigers continuing a brand new attack. Lofted from distance, into the net. 2 goals, back to back, this time from Tatum Borton. And with that, surely the Tigers have secured the title. Another long-range shot, this time over the head of Tristan Edgin. 3-0 Michigan. You can tell the wind has been sucked out of the sails of Ambassadors FC. Heartbreak for the Ohio side, who haven't been able to break through throughout the game. It's been Michigan capitalizing on late-game aggression to go up 3-0. And a late-game change will be made. I think Molly Burke has now put on a player uniform and she'll take the field. And as Borton heads back to the sideline, a hug from coach, high fives and embraces from teammates. She might have just secured the national title after the lead was extended to 2 by River Pham. Ambassadors need a goal, they need it now. They're going to need 3 in the next 8 minutes for any chance of keeping title hopes alive. But being aggressive could leave them vulnerable for more counterattacks from the Michigan Tigers. Ball knocked loose. Dancing on the ball, good job by Bell, keeping the attack going, draws the foul, free kick on the way. It took 70 minutes from the first goal for the Tigers to get back on the board. But in the blink of an eye, they took the 2-0 scoreline and made it 3-0. A 2-goal lead is considered one of the most dangerous in soccer. But 3, that's seen as relatively comfortable. Goal kick now from the Michigan Tigers. Free kick just offline. So everyone moving forward for this goal kick. Mitzel had a huge save earlier in the half. And I wonder if that's what's opened up this opportunity. Do the Tigers play differently with less confidence if they lost their lead? Do those Ambassadors FC have a chance to maybe respond with 2 in a row if they had scored there, just like the Tigers did? A lot of what-if questions that won't have to be answered. 85th minute, the Tigers sending it downfield. Time is on their side. Scoreline very much on their side. Through ball down the left wing. Pass to the middle, blocked. Attacker now sends it to the left. Offsides by a step. Free kick going the other way. Another change being made. Ellie Kierce onto the field. Good work today from Bella Shemke. Will probably be out for the remainder of the 5 minutes in stoppage time we have left. 85 minutes played, 86th begins with Ambassadors missing the pass, and it'll be a throw-in. Big tackle at the middle of the field. No foul called. That's been par for the course. They've had very little fouls so far. Referees letting the teams play it out. Edgin comes up to claim it. Good shielding as well to prevent Nada Deranika from getting a chance on goal. Play to the left. Continuing down the line, play to the defense. Counterattack brewing. And with the delayed foul call, they simply send it deep to get this free kick. Another change being made. Marble enters the game. Bedoff exits. Michigan Tigers can see the title in the distance. They are almost there. Now from the left-hand side, here comes the counterattack. Play to the left, out of bounds, throw and going the other way. Cleared away. Headed forwards. Tigers at the edge of the box. Still bringing it out to the corner again. And they're just going to hold on to the ball. No foul called either. Scramble for the ball by the corner. Ambassadors trying to send it forward. That's going to be hit to the side. Hit to the left. Play through. Flag goes up offsides. Free kick for Ambassadors FC. Two changes getting prepped for Ambassadors. One change being made here. The number 9, which is either Sturms, Harris, or Melissa, actually, or Hallie Harris, will enter the game. We also see Alexandra Marconi take the field alongside Alina Johnson. These two will try to find the back of the net, try to find the first of 3 goals for equalizers. But do they have enough time? Free kick sent to the middle of the field. Headed across, and it'll be a throw-in going the other way. Ambassadors FC get the ball back as we hit the 90th minute. I don't know how much stoppage time there will be. If it was a closer game, there might be a little bit more. That goes long. Goalie scoops it up. Out to the left. Through to the left. A couple of balls back and forth. Ambassadors FC trying to open something. But the defense hasn't allowed anything today for the Michigan Tigers. Out to the left. Marconi down the wing. Good job forcing the turnover there. River Pham's goal. Her effort from the 19-yard line took this game from a 1-0 scoreline to a 2-0 scoreline. And a minute later, Tatum Borton off the kickoff, brought it downfield, lofted a long-range shot, and made it 3-0. That's been what has put the Michigan Tigers in position to win the national championship, to complete a perfect tournament run. 15 goals score, 1 goal surrendered. For the 17U age group, they have been a cut above the rest. And in this national championship matchup, they were paired up against a team from Ohio. Continuing the tradition of Great Lakes rivalries between teams from the area, from Michigan and Ohio. Ambassadors FC looked good throughout the game. They had a couple of chances, and they fought until the end. But eventually, the Tigers, who took the lead in the 11th minute, who defended with brilliance, flawlessly stopping every attack, were able to find a second and find a third. The Tigers now into space, hit away from the edge of the box, deflected off of Pham into the box. Pham giving chase. Pham holds on to the ball, but she'll just bring it out to the corner. No reason to chase a fourth goal. No foul, but it's going to go out for the Michigan Tigers throw in 93rd minute. We've only about 1 minute of stoppage time left, surely. And all that's left is to let the final few seconds wind off the clock. Offsides is the call. Free kick on the way. The celebrations could soon begin. And given that we're at the wide world of sports, maybe the trip to Disney World that everyone says after winning a trophy would be possible on the very same day. 93rd minute continues. Cleared away for a throw-in. Final change being made. Molly Burke exits. Quincy Bem takes the field. It is a bit of a cliche saying to win after you win a title, to say that you're going to Disney World. But you know what's even better than going to Disney World after winning a trophy, after winning a championship? Simply enough, it's winning a title at Disney World. Winning a title at the wide world of sports. And as this final throw-in is taken, the ball put into play one more time. The Michigan Tigers have done just that. They are the 17U national champions. They kept a clean sheet. They scored 3 times. And for coaches Billy Allman, Barry Scott, Mark Swinley, Andrew Pritchard, Angela Mitzel, and Melissa Cash, the celebrations can begin. Heartfelt defeat, heartbreaking defeat for Ambassadors FC, whose flawless tournament runs ends here. And immediately both teams going for handshakes before the celebrations continue. A strong championship matchup to round out an exciting tournament. Final score, Michigan Tigers 3, Ambassadors FC 0. Let's give a shout out to the players of the 2025 U17 Girls Champions. Hallie Harris, Maya Bedoff, River Pham, Emerson Marion, Kaylee Mitzel, Bella Shemke, Nada Daranika, Jade Thompson, Ayla Tyndall, Ellie Kearse, Tatum Borton, Maya Borgsdorf, Quincy Bem, Gabby Marble, Sadie Walsh, Lydia Zachowski, Molly Burke, Kate Allencall, McKenna Means, and Kaylin Stearns. Congratulations to the Michigan's Tigers FC Elite 64 08G side. That's the full name of the team, but obviously easier just to say Michigan Tigers for the broadcast most of the time. They'll lift a trophy. And in Walt Disney World's Wide World of Sports, they are national champs. Thanks for tuning in throughout the USYS National Championships. If your taste for soccer hasn't been fulfilled, check out the rest of the YouTube channel. We've got more matchups and even a few more getting underway right now as the tournament wraps up on Championship Sunday. Final score, Michigan 3, Ambassadors 0.